Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Binta, and if you're new here, feel free to look around my channel and consider subscribing if you like what you see. But if you're an oldie but a goodie, thank you so much for joining once again, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I just wanted to talk about what's going on in Senegal, because I know by now a lot of you, if not all of you, have already know what's going on in Senegal about the government and the people, about Ousmane Sonko's case. So Ousmane Sonko is an opposition leader, and looking at how things are right now, looks like Senegalese are very happy and excited to see him sitting on their presidential seat. But what's going on right now, he was accused of rape and also death threats from a 20-year-old lady, which kind of like turned out to be false, because the lady herself did confess that she was basically lying, you know, against the guy. Other than that, the government also kind of accused him of disturbing public order and also participating in gatherings, you know, that are not authorized by the government. So the people of Senegal right now are protesting, you know, for them to free Ousmane Sonko, who is the opposition leader. And people are very angry, people are very devastated, and at the same time disappointed in the president Macky Sall. Okay, and for me, I kind of used to like Macky Sall, you know, until I started hearing a couple of things about him. But I'm not surprised about it, considering the fact that Senegal is still under the rule of France, because that's how I can say it, which is what the Senegalese people are saying, that their president is like a puppet to French, and they are tired of the dictate of French government to the Senegalese people, because they're tired of it. And I really don't blame them. And if they're gonna protest, go ahead and do so, because you're the only ones that can help yourselves. Okay, we have been seeing African presidents, you know, behaving and always being the puppet of the Western presidents and their people. So Senegal is not an exception. It's not an exception, unfortunately. But I must say, I am very disappointed in the president Macky Sall as well. But what I can say is that the people, I know they're angry, I know they're protesting, but like, I mean, it's okay to protest, but I wish they had kept it more peaceful. You know, you can fight for our rights at the same time being peaceful. I mean, if the government wants peace as well, though, you know, because as at now, 4 people have lost their lives, and this is not okay. Okay, it's not okay at all. People should not lose their life for just fighting for their rights. They shouldn't, because they have the right to protest, because they have the right to fight for themselves. What I don't agree with is kind of like destroying things that belongs to them, because at the end of the day, after all this chaos dies down, you guys are going to be needing those things. Okay, but I understand the frustration, because the internet has been kind of like disrupted for some time, and also some news media, I would say local news medias have been shut down. Some of them have been suspended, which is unfair, and says something like somebody is being a dictator here, because this just reminds me of my former president. Like, it's only a dictator that will do something like that. Like, what do you want from the people? People have the right, they pay for their internet, they have the right to do whatever they want to do with their internet. If there are things going on in the country and people are not happy about it, they should protest. So why should there be an internet shutdown or news media shutdown just because they are broadcasting the protest? Of course they should. They should broadcast it, because people, the world wants to see, and there are Senegalese that are outside of Senegal who wants to see what is going on, because their loved ones are in Senegal. I mean, this is their country. African presidents never amaze me. They will always be puppets and they will always be dictators. I mean, I know that people are happy about Sonko, but I must say, like, even with him, you never know what he's gonna do when he comes, you know. But he needs to be given the chance, and I hope he wins the election. But as at now, with all the things that are going on, I don't know what's gonna happen to him, you know. But everybody's watching and listening, and I hope he gets released and continue to run for this seat. I hope he gets it, because this is what the people want us. At least that's what I'm saying right now, okay? And I feel like the government right now is scared, you know, that he's gonna win and they're gonna be kicked out, because the thing is that African president always behave like this when they see an opposition leader who is most likely gonna win the election instead of them. They will always behave like that. They always try to fight those people. They always have to find a reason to jail that person or accuse them of crazy things. But you know, the most crazy thing about this whole thing is the lady that even accused this guy of rape, and then you're gonna come out again and say you were lying. This is unbelievable. I mean, sometimes we the people ourselves, we will contribute to our own downfall. How much money is worth for anybody to pay you to jeopardize your future and that of your children, your future and that of your people, the future generation? Really? I don't understand some people. But thankfully, she came out and, you know, said the truth about what happened. But I feel like the government really doesn't have much against him, and that's why they're trying to, you know, find a reason, you know, to accuse him of all these things. You know, I just feel like they just want to, you know, shut him up and then, you know, prevent him from running or joining the election. That's just it, because they know this guy is gonna win. Because if you look at all the things that are going on, the protests, people are angry and thousands of people are outside. Everywhere you turn around, Senegalese are saying Macky Sall must go and they want Sonko. If that's what they want, then so be it. Why is it that African presidents are so greedy and self-centered? You guys just want to stay there forever and ever and ever. And that brings me to the conclusion: Africa should start doing term limits, because that is the reason for all this nonsense. They should start doing term limits, because if somebody can run for president, they win, they're there for, let's say, 5 years, and there's another following 5 years, they win again, and they're there. That's about it. You need to get out so that other people can have a chance. Because first of all, most of these people would be in these positions for 10 years, 15 years, and there will be no changes at all. The country would be stuck at one place. So it's like they know they're going to be in position for the next few years, you know, by being a dictator, oppressing people. So they don't even care about what to do for the people. They don't even care about the expectations of the people anymore. So the best thing that Africans can do is just to do term limits for every country, so that we can just be out of all this mess, because this is so messy. Every African country that you look at, you know, most of them, it's like somebody is president for like 20, 30, 40 years. It doesn't make sense. And I feel like that is exactly what this guy wants to do. He still wants to be there next election, 2024. He still wants to sit. And if you ask me, even 2028, 2029, he would still want to sit again. Africans, when are we going to change? How selfish can these people be? And honestly, it is left for the people to fight, because we're the only one that can fight ourselves. Senegalese, you're the only one that can fight for yourself. Nobody's gonna help you, because the thing is that, like you guys said, he is being a puppet to France. And guess what? France is never gonna come in defense of the Senegalese people when it comes to Macky Sall. They will always defend him and try to make sure he stay, and try to make sure that he stay in power for as long as possible. Do you even see these people ever worried about why a certain African president is in power for 20, 30 years? No, because they don't care. As long as they can manipulate their ways in, as long as they can use that person as a puppet to, gain whatever they want to gain from us, as long as they can make us stay and remain on our knees, they don't care for how long somebody is sitting in the presidential seat. And I wish Senegal good. I wish you well. I wish you guys all the best. And I must say, I'm very happy that you guys are out. You're fighting for yourself. You're fighting for democracy. And this is what you can do. I'm happy that you guys are doing what you ought to do. This is how you can do it, because you guys just got yourselves. I am so disappointed in Macky Sall. I'm so very disappointed. You wouldn't be in power to the extent of, doing some very dirty things to your opponents just because you don't want them to be. I mean, that is unbelievable. Like, how far can you go? I'm very disappointed at the guy. Oh my goodness. Anyways, that is it for this video, and I hope you guys enjoy watching it. If you do, please do give me a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Until I see you in my next one. Bye guys.